Hey Fixsters, and welcome to today's tutorial, which will be fun. So when I'm reading like a WhatsApp message this morning during my coffee break, I wondered, so what is about the Python Unicode support? So is it really, I mean, as you may know, so Unicode characters are Unicode encoding is powerful encoding these days that is actually ubiquitous. I mean, all of the Python strings, for example, are Unicode encoded. So Unicode means that you have more bits to encode different symbols. So therefore, you have more flexibility in the number of possible symbols. So therefore, you can, like with the default character in many languages, with the Unicode encoded character, you can encode languages such as like hundreds of thousands of different characters. So you can encode languages like Python, Japanese or Chinese language, or you can also have these emojis. Like you can encode these emojis within strings. Okay, so like the coffee cup, for example, you can write the star or this exploding brain. Okay, all of those are basically, so you can enclose them in strings and create like string literals containing those characters. Okay, so let's do this. Let's create a list of those Unicode characters in Python, and if I'm done with this, so let's close the list and we store it, say, in a variable called a. Okay, so this variable a contains now a list of Unicode strings. Okay, so actually Python per default in Python 3.8 is everything Unicode. So all strings are already Unicode, so you don't have to do anything special. Actually, they use the UTF-8 encoding, which is a concrete implementation of the Unicode specification. The Unicode specification just gives you different codes that encode the character. So it gives you like the mapping from the code to the character that is encoded. But it's the UTF-8 implementation is like a concrete implementation that implements this specification from the Unicode setting. So therefore, Python uses UTF-8. They already use Unicode per default in the Python 3.8 language. So the support should be there actually, yeah. But I tried this in different browsers, like in my idle shell, for example. So if I open code.py, so this is my default coding editor. So here, this is the idle shell. If you copy and paste everything, then it just crashes. So many shells actually don't support natively Unicode characters, and this is really I think this is a huge pain for today's code. This is like in the 21st century, you cannot live without Unicode. You are very used to writing text like this, yeah. So where you have some emojis in your text. So if you like want to read or analyze WhatsApp messages, you need to have Unicode support. And fortunately, I found one tool. This is a REPL-IT tool, online browser tool, where you can code Unicode characters. So how can you join a list of Unicode characters? This is like the main question I want to address here. And yeah, you have the list of Unicode characters, and now you can do something like say we can have a few empty spaces, then we open our emoji table, and we can use any, like we can use, for example, this Santa Claus, for example, 2 Santa Claus faces. And again, so now we want to print this, and we use this string consisting of a few white spaces and a Santa Claus as a delimiter to join the list. So we can still call the join function even on a list of Unicode characters. Okay, so this is like a normal use of the join function. We have a string, normal string, UTF-8 string, and you call the join function on this string. We pass our list A, and this is a list of Unicode characters, and then we close everything. So let's run this, and you see it like beautifully prints these Unicode characters or symbols to the shell. So you can also remove one Santa Claus, and then it will look like this. We can have like less characters. Let's remove 2 from the list, print this, and you see, okay, so we have a beautiful handling of these Unicode characters in this new code shell. So I guess new code editors or integrated development environments, IDEs, will actually allow this Unicode, so will be capable of handling Unicode strings in Python, but many like older editors will have some problems, and unfortunately the default Python editor idle is not capable of handling Unicode strings. Okay, but it's not a problem. So if you want to join a list of Unicode characters to a single string value, then you can simply use this join function as I've demonstrated. Okay, I hope you like the video. If you want to like stop theory now and get some practice, then join my free webinar, how to build your high income skill Python, where I will show you how I started my online coding business as a Python freelancer and like reached full-time earning income level, and I show you all my success secrets and yeah, so what I did, what I didn't do, how I approached client acquisition and so on. So it's like it's a very practice first webinar where I show you all my success secrets, and it's fun, and yeah, I show you how I actually got paid for improving my Python skills for a few years until I like pushed my coding business to a next level by creating Thinkstand, this blogging business, and YouTube channel and so on. Okay, thanks for listening to this video. Join my free webinar, link in the description below, and see you in the next video. Bye.